So, hello everyone, and welcome to Era Military Collectibles. We are 3 minutes late, but we're near enough to be on time. And that's the notification gone out. So, how is everyone today? How has your weekend been, or your start of your weekend, seeing as we're back to normal? Dave, hello, how are you? Jim is in, how are you, Jim? So we're back to normal today for a while, anyway. Been a bit mental. The clocks are fast in my house. Well, it would be. They'd be an hour fast, aren't they? What's Poland? An hour or 2 hours ahead. So yeah. It's been a bit of a chaotic week. I don't know if any of you have seen Steel Helmet Stan's videos. I sent him over a few gifts, and Customs decided to be a pain in the bum. It seems to be the post office here on Ireland's fault. The screen has gone blank. What screen? My screen. Hello, I'm here. Can you see me? Operation Banner Veterans Museum. Hello, how are you, Gary? How are you? Butchu is back. Butchu is back. OI is back. Greetings from Sweden. Woohoo! Live stream. Yes, exactly. So I sent some items to Stan. No real value in them because I had them as swaps and trade items. And for some reason, the post office decided. Now it looks like that she actually put the weight in a place that she shouldn't have put the weight, and they came to 300 and value of something of €350, which it wasn't. And as a matter of fact, there was no helmet in the box that said there was a helmet in it, and he got caught for a lot of money. So hopefully we're claiming it back. He's claiming it back, and hopefully everything will be sorted. Drinking cloudy cider. Oh no. Cloudy cider is bad for the bottom. Any cider is bad for the bottom if you drink too much of it, really. So yeah. Hello everyone. Hello Kenny. How are you? So that was that little escapade, shall we say? But I'm sure he'll pop in shortly anyway. Steel Helmet Stan. I've awful heartburn today. Whatever the hell is wrong. I just like Polish. I just like the Polish customs. No, and pretend. Open fire. No, try not to kill Kenny, guys. Please leave Kenny in peace. Try not to be shooting missiles at Kenny. So it's been Stan is sending me over a helmet. Pardon me. Stan is sending me over a helmet in repayment for some of the stuff that I have sent him. So hopefully we'll be doing a video on that because I don't actually have the helmet he's sending me. In my day, cloudy cider was a sign of some sort of urinary infection. Much better, thanks. You drank it. So that was the crack. I did. Ralph has been asking me as well. I don't know if any of you know Ralph. He might be in a while, but he has been asking me about my German deck cards that I have. So I've been deciphering them. Over the last. Oh, pardon me, Jesus! I don't know why I'm yawning. The past few days, the Brody Helmet restoration project is almost finished, and Kenny or Podrick, I can't remember which one of them, asked me to do a video on what I was wearing at the Living History UK Festival in England. So I will be doing a video on that. So that's what's coming up on the channel over the next week, anyway. Kick that Kung Fu into touch. Celebrating Friday and live stream with vodka mixed with lime. Very nice. Tasty. Hey, Jim. Yeah. So that's the next projects that are coming up over the next few days, next week anyway, and they'll be lined up on the old U of the Tubus and set to go off on different times. Um, I know. I actually another thing about there was a debate today about the Irish Army camouflage. The Irish Army camouflage is actually officially known as EIDPM, or sorry, IEDPM, Irish DPM. The nickname Paddy Flash is it's a nickname, Paddy Flash. Everyone refers to it as Paddy Flash. In collector's term, it is Paddy Flash. Yes, Paddy to an Irishman can be derogatory, but it depends on the context that is used. So, for somebody to call it Paddy Flash is not really an issue, because everybody in collecting circles is known as Paddy Flash. I don't have an issue with it being called Paddy Flash. But in the correct term for it is IEDPM, Irish DPM. There is a technical name for it. There is a technical name for it. Don't ask me what it's called. I can't remember off the top of my head. And ironically, it is actually going to be replaced they believe in the next 3 to 4 years. They're actually field testing multicam, digital cam type thing. I did have a photo of it. Let's see if I still have it. It is horrible. It is horrible. I don't really like it. I don't really like it. I don't know if any of you can see that. The camera's too bright. But yeah, it is. Hang on, I'll turn down the color. That might work. There you go. Yeah, I don't like it. It is not nice. But that is the DPM multicam that they're testing at the minute. Yes, I don't like it at all. But yeah. So there you go. Now you have it about the Irish DPM. Hi Jim, lack of belt with DPM is a green jacket thing. Yes, it is. Nobody wears the green jacket. Sort of did their own bloody thing for some reason. I have no idea how they got away with it. They did. The two of the tube, yes. That's cool about the IEDPM and awesome pattern multicam run screaming for the hills. Yes, all I can see in the picture of naked women and camo doesn't work. Hello, Mr. Stan here. Sorry, I'm late. It's okay, Stan. How are you? Who's the old woman behind you? This thing you on about? This is a project that I'm coming up with at the minute, and that's a TV. It's probably my reflection. Yeah, it's a reflection of the mannequin. Yeah, this is a mannequin that's a project at the minute. So, all soldiers feel older when uniforms they wore are obsolete. Exactly, yeah. Hi Stan, thanks for the great videos. Sir Timber, yes, Sir Timber is here. Yeah, but I don't like the pattern that they're testing now at the minute at all. It looks horrible. Then again, in 20 years' time, some other old decrepit soldier will be saying, I don't like that new camouflage, the multicam was way better. Who knows? But the only good thing about it is if the DPM, the IE DPM is obsolete, it may be easier to get on the market now in Ireland. Vodka in that bottle. No, it's just water. Believe it or not, it is still spring water, 500 milliliters. That's all it is. That's all it is, it's water. I'm on the DDR-T break. You're always on DDR, so is Stan probably. He's Stan. I can picture Stan probably right now is sitting in his attic, or he's probably sitting in the attic. Actually, come to think of it, with either his 84 pattern smock on or his Irish DPM smock on now, and possibly wearing Panzer East German Panzer beret that I sent him while drinking either Tulski or DDRT. How far off am I, Stan? This is the question. Yeah. So I can show you the actual deck cards that I've been trying to research. Ironically, one of them was killed, seems to have been killed in a town that is now in Ukraine. So it's a bit ironic. So that's one. So these are all coming up on a video. So don't worry about. This lad has a little Hitler stash, but yeah. And this fella obviously had more money because he got 2 pages. So they're the videos of, or the debt cards that I have been researching for the last few days, and they will be coming up on a video shortly. I drank myself upside down last night, and I'm ill. Irish DPM, woolly hat, just water. Okay, well we were half right. We were half. Well, sorry, quarter right, because I said you had I said you had probably a beret on as well. But there you go. Just made of pot of tea. If you want some paddy flash, I can get you some next week. Unsure sizes. I have enough Irish stuff floating around at the minute. Dead cards plus a chip. Plus cheap frame accurate. But exactly, they do. I need to get mine sorted actually. I need to figure out what to do with them, how to display them. That's interesting. We don't see dead cards like that in the US. They're not very common. Well, they are, I suppose, common. You do come across them. There are common items from. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Like when you consider that each soldier that was killed, his family probably got 100 of them made to be given to family and friends and stuff like that. And how many soldiers were killed during the Second World War? So they are fairly plentiful. Now, the ones Stan did correct himself in the video he did about his deck cards. The ones to watch for, the fakes, that are normally faked. Now, deck cards aren't normally faked because there's so many of them around the place. There's no really need to fake them. But the ones that you do see with a bit of skullduggery on them are, we'll say, the ones that were dated for the 6th of June, France, 6th of June, because they'll never actually tell you where they were killed. But they'll say France 6th of June, or they'll say Cannes 6th of June, around the area of Cannes 6th of June. So 6th of June was D-Day, so that bumps the price up. SS guys as well are ones that you will see. Parachute are all the ones that you see that are faked and forged. So be careful of those. Word, go on. That paragraph behind you looks like its chute did not open. Yes. I love the way the modern para shape their covers, all sort of whiskey. I do have modern shaped para berets, but they're in a storage box on top of the wardrobe. I will get them down. This is, I think this is 50s. It's Congol anyway, so that's 50s, 60s. But yeah, it's not shaped. It's actually sort of World War II 50s shaped compared to the way the ones are now, whereas they nearly wear them like that, if you get me. The beret is nearly like that. But yeah. So. Now, Germans did send a lot out. They did. They were everywhere. See, a lot of Arnhem maps are going to auction soon. It does happen. Like sometimes that does happen. Whereas you had a collector that passed away, and an awful lot of stuff all of a sudden becomes available on the market. Like that, they might have. Oh, excuse me. They might have collected stuff about Arnhem. So the next thing you see an awful lot of Arnhem related items just flooding the market. Same as when you see in the Pacific series come out. Now there is a series about the SAS coming out. I think it's Channel 4, the BBC are making it at the minute, and there is a series coming out with Tom Hanks and them that are making it about the 8th Air Force in Europe. That's coming out in the next year, I think, as well. So it's going to be interesting to see an awful lot of 8th Air Force SAS stuff come out of the woodwork and get made on the market. And the next thing, when you go to shows and stuff like that, you're going to same as you see everybody at one stage was 101st Easy Company at military shows and reenactment shows. So you'll see the same thing happen again now with this. So there we go. Well, I can't stay, but everyone stay safe and awesome. No problem. This old helmet. Have a good one. Enjoy yourself. Hope you have a good weekend. Yeah, I know that's a P Company cover. Awesome. My field telephone project was bust. Wife came home and told me to get the telephone out of the front hall and back in the attic. Oh no! Damn it! Letters old H. Dave, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh. Good evening, guys. Hello, Nick. How are you? Welcome. Hi, Nick. Can't you use that to ring kitchen from shed for tea service then? He does. He has one from the kitchen or from the utility room into the shed. That when he's in the shed, the wife can ring him. But he was talking about putting one to the attic because he has a room in the attic as well upstairs. So he was going to have the attic, the shed, and the utility room all connected. But he got busted. My telephone came home and told me to put my ex-wife in the attic stand. CGI nightmare for the 8th Air Force, no doubt. I'm not sure how they're doing it actually, but where Living History UK's festival was in Chilton, in that open air museum, they had that rented for the last 6 or 7 months. I think one of the guys was telling me, if not longer. And they had built their own little where the car park was actually a town, a tented village that they had, and they were using some of the sets were in some of the houses that we were in Chilton. But they had their own. They built nearly a complete town and tented village and set there. So yeah, so I can't wait to see what happens when it comes out. Kenny Rebel attic room connected to 2 sheds. I wanted one in the hall, but wife said no. Damn it, spoil sport. Nice stand. Letters old helmet. Letters old helmet. Oh, I understand. I think I understand what you mean now, Dave. Jim Timber 2. Good haul this week. Bundle of unissued Mark 6 respirators, Haversax, all 1940s, various markings. Very cool. Cheers, Kenny. I have 6 telephones now, 4 British, 1 World War II, and 1 DDR. Have you 4 British? I didn't know you had 4 British. Yeah, so what do I need to do? This week, I need to get filming finished on some projects. I need to order stuff for other projects. It's never ending. It's a never ending circle, is it, guys? It's always the same. I'm glad Chilton made pennies out of the film. They did, I believe. Yeah, they did. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see the SAS one though. It's meant to be very good. Piece of dust sleds that was not, because it actually flew past me as well. I can't wait to see the SAS one. It's meant to be very, very good as well. So let's see how that goes. Bozo the clown. Your name suits you well, Bozo. Few spare if anyone needs one. Stan needs a filter for an S6 respirator. What else did you say you got? S6 respirator, haversack. I could do with a small pack if you have one. I need a small pack because then I'll have two sets of webbing, and then I can add. I can have one blank code in the early pea green, and I can have one blank code in the later color. So yeah. The SAS documentary series is or it's a movie series is one second. I just try and find it out. I can't find it now at the minute. Sorry, guys. Our main. No, that's not it. They're doing a remake of All Quiet in the Western Front as well, guys. It's going to be on Netflix, Amazon. Best one. Outside the Wire? No. I can't think of it, but if I find it, I'll let you know. International security matter, you are next, Kenny. The S6 respirator is really well covered by Rifleman Moore. It had a whole lot of goodies that he has in his collectible bag. Yes, Rifleman Moore does fantastic videos, Simon Moore. And he's an absolute gentleman as well, if any of you ever get the chance to meet him. If you do get some right cases, David stamped that out. Yes, exactly. Dave dealt with him. Does the CFC3 fit the S6 respirator? That no, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I found most problems can be cured with small arms ammunition. It can be. I've read the book All Quiet on the Western Front. Lots of women in the trenches then. 37mm baton rounds. Sorry, CFF3. Simon is a good egg. He is. Simon is a dead on. Simon is a gentleman. He's actually he's a funny guy as well, and his knowledge he's a fountain of knowledge on the stuff that he knows in relation to. I don't know if any of you were at Chilton. Dave was at Chilton. I don't know if anyone else was at Chilton. He did a lecture on the domino effect. Excuse me. Which was about the communism, state of communism during the 1780s or 1780s, 60s and 70s, the Malayan emergency, Korea, Vietnam. He covered all of Southeast Asia in a lecture, and it was a fantastic lecture actually. So it was very, very good. Are we keeping you up? I don't know what is wrong with me. Why I'm tired, yawning so much today. I really don't know. And actually, for those of you that were here in a live stream a few weeks back, we were talking about how bad, like all conflicts have massive war movies about them, and we were saying about the Falklands didn't have very many, and I actually found it today on YouTube. There is one called An Ungentlemanly Act. So if any of you want to check out that, go check it out. An Ungentlemanly Act. It's a good film. It's on YouTube. Simon is good. Are we keeping up? No stamina, Mr. Simber. No, I don't want actually. I'm wrecked. I don't know what it is. Somebody Cloister for Life just got fragged by Dave. We had tea together. Yes, we did. Nice. We did actually, Dave. I knew you were there, but I was wondering if there was anyone else there. Another hit for vodka. I was wondering was there anyone else there. But lads, if you do get a chance, there's talks in September of them having a one-day event. I don't know where it's going to be at the minute, but I will be trying to get over to it if I can. I'm not sure when and where, but I know we think it's around September. Is the date, so keep an eye out for that. Nice footwork, Nick. Why did Cloister for Life get zapped? Anyone know? Snowdrops on the job. Did anyone see Andrew Johnston's latest video on YouTube? Great stuff. Can recommend it. Oh, about the Stirling Castle. Was it Stirling Castle you went to? And yeah, I seen that one. I'd love to go to Stirling Castle actually. Stirling Castle is interesting, and it is the home place of the Argyll and Southern Highlanders. It is their old stomping ground. Yes, he Soviet threat video. Did he have? He did have a Soviet threat video as well. Actually, I forgot about that one. Sorry, trolling. You should get US EE8 field telephone. They are so nice. Maybe you have one. I don't have any field phones. I need to get a field phone. I don't have any field phones. But hopefully, when I get the never-ending story of the house restoration. But hopefully, when the house is restored and I actually get my purpose-built room, I can put a field phone in it. Stirling Castle, yeah. The wrong September is also known as the wrong years of dyslexia. I love field phones, binoculars, helmets, etc., etc. Stan, you're just a squirrel. You just collect everything and anything, like myself. Actually, speaking of which, Stan, if any of you have any issues with binoculars, or if you need information about binoculars, go to Stan. Stan, believe it or not, is a fountain of information when it comes to binoculars. EB Bud, any favorite helicopter? Oh, favorite helicopter. I have been in an Alouette. I don't know if any of you know what an Alouette is. Very, very old helicopter. But probably the most iconic helicopter I was ever in and flew. It was flown in was a Huey Bell. That would probably be my favorite helicopter. Airwolf, French. Yes, the Sikorsky was French. Literally had you see them used an awful lot in Rhodesia during the Bush Wars. Had a big glass bubble on the side of it, and literally two side panels and a rotary tail, and that was it. No frills and trills. Gazelle. No, never in a Gazelle. Stan is a collector of all things nice. Exactly, he is. Sugar and spice and all things nice. But I did find in my box of uselessness something that I wanted to explain to you the other day. If I can find it now, where I put it. Yes. So, if any of you are looking for putting together a small pack and contents, and you're looking for the razors, these can be found in your local shop, I suppose. I got these in Asda when I was in England, actually, and they're just safety razors. So these are modern razor blades. They're sharpened to the modern standard and stuff, but they fit into the razor blade or the handle. If any of you are looking for items to get your kit ready to go, small pack kit. Now, soap tin, dated. I don't know if you can make out the date there. Dated 1944. You see an awful lot of guys doing World War II impressions with this in their hold all, in their cover all, in their small pack. Sorry, this one's actually dated 1945, and it has the arrow's foot on it. Because they're dated 1945, yes, technically they are World War II vintage, but these never seen action in World War II. From Korea onward, possibly in Korea, Malaya and stuff like that, you can find these. But what these were the 1944 kit that was being designed and built for the prolonged war in Japan, or the prolonged war with Japan. And all that kit was purposely designed and purposely built for jungle conditions. So if you do come across one of those and you say, oh, that'll do for my World War II kit, no, it won't. Because they were designed in 1944, and you see them being stamped as 1944, but by the time they were issued and stuff like that, the war was over. So there you go. You're better off, if you want to have a soap dish, you're better off getting a plastic Bakelite one and something like that. So there you go. Painted black. What do I paint black, Dave? The razor box, is it? The music would have been the soundtrack for Platoon. From Airwolf. No, I don't think it was. I get one of those soap dishes courtesy of CJ himself. Yeah, exactly. They're plentiful. They are around the place. Long Tail Sally is the only Helly music. Soap King, Jungle Issue, Kenny Rebel. The Bird is Word 2. Everybody said the favorite band. No, that was over Full Metal Jacket, wasn't it? Can be dangerous. Dropping soap in the jungle can be very dangerous. Fortunate son. I have a civilian soap dish for a small, wish it was called slightly larger pack. Yeah, exactly. Mine is here. My small pack that I wish it was a slightly larger pack is here, all packed. I am on the lookout for another one of these guys. If any of you do come across them, I would be quite happily trade fee or purchase off you. It is up to you. Because I have two complete sets of webbing now. So one I'm going to do blanco it into pea green, and the other one I'm going to blanco it for the later war colour. So depending on what impression I am doing or what period in time I'm doing, I have the correct blanco webbing. So, and yes, I know that is too dark, but it'll do for now till I find a proper one. I have one foot in the grave and the other in the bar of soap. My auntie's last words. Yeah. So the World War II kit is coming along. It will be finished shortly. Company called Falcon made period correct soap dishes. Ideal for wash kit. Company called Falcon. Okay, I must look up them. The boys actually. I was talking to Steve Neal and or Pete Neal and Steve Davis there the other day. They're gone off to some vintage clothes shop opening this weekend. Can't think of the name of it, but yeah, that's what they're up to this weekend. Some vintage opening, some vintage shop that's opening. So I hope they have a good time. They normally do. Yeah, so that's my plan. My World War II plan is okay. I have the small kit pretty much solved. I do need a wallet. But once I have the wallet, I can add to it, like get a picture and bits and bobs and a letter from the missus and things like that. The next big purchase for the World War II side of it will be the uniform. I did order it and it is on the way. But that is the next big investment. Oh, excuse me for that period of time. Now I do have patches and stuff all ready to go for the Royal Ulster Rifles, along with tapes for the epaulet, all correct. So yeah, so hopefully that will be coming along soon. Vintage clothing shop. Yes. I haven't looked at the prices of anything in it, and I'm not going to mention the shop's name because it's not my thing. I have nothing to do with it. That's the boys' thing. Let them off. Let them do what they want. Now is your Polish ensemble coming on. I have had an eye out for World War II, but it is very rare. World War II stuff. I did find a company that do reproductions of Polish uniforms and equipment and stuff like that. So that is, I'm still doing research and stuff on it, but that is the next World War II. After we get the Royal Ulster Rifle sorted, we're going on to the Polish. The Marines one I actually just completed. It's 99.9% completed. I completed that there during my last trip to the Living History UK Festival. No, I mean, I need to get it depends how complete you want to complete it. Like, but I mean, I could put a backpack on him. I have gaiters already, so I mean, all I need is shoes. So yeah, so we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. But I definitely want to do the Polish ensemble. Will be my next project and finish that off. Hopefully, fingers crossed. The big issue that I'm going to have with the Polish side of it is the pew pew or the movie prop item that I'm going to need to try and get to do Polish, because maybe a Mauser, I'm not sure, or a Russian, some type of Russian thing. I don't know. I really don't know how I'm going to pull that one off. We'll wait and see. It's an idea for making money. Brew a beer and call it DDRT, as drunk by YouTuber Sir Jim Timber, and have a photo of Jim on the bottle giving the thumbs up. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. I will help in any way I can. Yeah, perfect, Jim. Sound. Yeah. So if you do come across kit or anything like that, let me know. I can always fond of partial kit. And then the other side of it as well is because the Royal Ulster Rifles uniform and equipment would nearly be the same as the Free Polish Paratroopers during Arnhem. Is all I need to do is either swap a beret, which is this, to their Polish beret, or get a helmet with the Polish markings on it. I don't know yet. We'll wait and see. Kentucky Field Tafu. Did you find the parts you needed for the APH? No, I haven't. I have found them on eBay, but when I bid it for them on eBay, I got outbid it because I presume they're unreal, hard to get. The main pieces that I need to get for that APH5 are the blocks to attach the visor and all the equipment and the screw at the top. I need all that assembly for that APH5. I might actually give it another look this weekend and have a rummage around on different eBays and see what I can find. Jesus, there's an awful lot of people in tonight getting blocked. What did he do now? My thumbs are frozen off me from pissing in the ditch for a couple of years ago when I was a lad. But yeah, so the APH5 is on a standstill at the minute. Test. What's he testing, lads? So if any of you can help me as well with the APH5, that would even be fantastic as well. Message deleted by Nick Shore. Ted has been timed out by Steel Hammer Stand for 300 seconds. Jesus, they're all out about tonight. Yeah, so the projects that I'm trying to do at the minute is finish off the Royal Ulster Rifles for World War II, Polish World War II, APH5 needs to be done, needs to be finished. 1, 2, 3 testing. Testing 1, 2. Buckling my shoe. Top crack Jimbo. Internal security matter. Jesus, lad, you're on fire tonight. There's fellas getting, another fella after getting zapped. But yeah, so that's the plan. The finishing factors that I need for the Royal Ulster Rifles is the uniform. That is hopefully soon enough. It's a 5 or 6 week waiting list period from What Price Glory Central Europe, and a small pack. If I have another small pack, that will be on the way. Jesus, another one zapped. Then I can have two. I can have two. One for early war with pea green, one with the later colours on it. The APH5, I need all the metal, or all the center, all the metal, or all the fitness for the APH5. For the Polish World War II, I need everything. Yeah, so there you go. Who are these influencers? Yes, to kill Kenny. Kentucky. Well, that place I posted was everything you needed. Best of luck with your restoration. Sorry, I didn't see Kentucky what you posted. I didn't see what you posted, because there's some plonker getting spammed all over the place. Twitter is no longer an SW heaven. They are sad. Jesus, they're in and out. We might finish up early tonight if we don't get this under control. Where was that message? Kentucky Fred. The place I posted was everything you need. Best of luck with your restoration. Did you send me an email, Kentucky? What was it? I can't exactly remember. Sorry. Jesus Christ, where's this lad? This lad must be a robot or something. Jim Timber and who's it? Jim Timber and Dave. Your fingers must be killed from just clicking, guys. Oh, he's back again. There we go. How many bloody profiles has he? Someone get Kenny. Did someone get Kenny? Did Kenny get killed again? Let's go back there and unblock Kenny. Oh, Mr. IP2, why are you being such a dickhead? Just go away and bother someone else. I'm good. Kenny's good. So nobody got killed. Nobody killed Kenny yet. Alright, lads, if we don't get this under control, we'll have to finish up a bit early. I'm sorry for those of you that actually were interested in and happy enough to talk and just be part of the evening's festivities, whereas these knobheads have to come in and try and wreck everything. IP2 always wins. We don't care. No one really cares. Clover Airsoft. Hello, how are you, buddy? We have a fella here that's been a bit of a twat. So the boys are literally just every time he puts something up, he gets blocked and banned. It's just a shame that people have to show off their small penis syndrome by just acting a maggot and for no reason, or no one cares basically about them, that they have to come on and upset other people. They're having a genuine conversation and a genuine talk with other like-minded people. But hey, just because your mother doesn't love you doesn't mean we all have to worry about it. I think we killed PA2. I suppose that sends. Yeah, but look, it is what it is. Probably some boy sitting in his basement typing out absolute random crap because nobody else will talk to him. So who cares? I'm trying to post the company name, but it's not appearing in chat. So, Kentucky, if you go to all the top of my videos, you will see an email. It is, I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but go to the top of my videos and you will see an email. So you can send whatever you want, any links or anything like that to that email, and I will get it sorted. I am very good, Clover. How are you? How are you keeping? So if you get a chance, Clover, just send it there. And Betty's got spots. He's probably got a lot of things. If you search AP5 Visor, you will be one of the top results. Perfect. I'll do that anyway. Yeah, as I said, he's small penis syndrome. He'll get over it himself in a while, and he'll get bored. And who cares? Where are you from in Ireland? I'm from the West Coast. West Coast of Ireland. Unflushable little turd. He is an unflushable little turd. Jesus, we have another one in now. There we go. Bye bye. I'll help you out here, lads, for a while. Diddle-dee-dee. There must be a way to block him completely. There we go. We'll report him for that. See what happens. Yeah. So, as while you're fighting the good battle there, guys, Yeah, so the things that are coming up this weekend will all be up. Hopefully tomorrow the projects will be finished and stuff like that. The this lead is actually persistent. It's been a while since we've had somebody this bad. The Brody helmet should be finished this weekend, so let's hope that goes well. The other thing that I was going to say is the other project that I'm finishing is the debt cards that should be done this weekend. And Stan, I think it was Stan said there a while ago to get a piece or to get a frame. So I probably will. I need to figure out a way to display them. I think Stan does have his on a frame, so there we go. A bot. It must be a bot. There's always one. It's just a shame that these little prats have to do these things and wreck things for other people. Herefordshire Regimental Museums. Hello, Hereford Regimental Museums. We're having a problem with a bot there at the moment tonight. But yeah, the lads are dealing with it. We don't really care because he's got small penis syndrome. And yeah, he'll be fine. The lads are dealing with it. We're still chatting away. And when I do see a question zip by, I'll try and answer it. But yeah, so the helmet restoration project hopefully will be finished this weekend, and the debt cards. I must try and I think the Teddy Little one is on the acid. So the debt cards. I don't know how to display them. I don't know how to do them. I don't know how to display them. And they're one of those things that I don't want to bring into a shop near there and go, here, what's the best way to frame those things? I don't know. We'll wait and see. We will wait and see. But yeah, so that's it. It's 5 to 9, guys. So, as always, for the last 5 minutes, if you can get a question in past that brat, R.I.P. Morgan Freeman. If you can get a question in past any of those bots or anything like that, let me know and I'll try and get you one. You're on trial, Johnny. Attack. If you are still up for trade, instead, could drop it down? Yeah, perfect. There's no hassle. I do have a gentleman that is on to me about off banner stuff already, so I'll have to see. And unfortunately, I've dealt with him in the past, so I need to see what he's looking for first of all, and then I'll try and get around to see what I have left over. Drop me an email in relation to what stuff that you're looking for, and we'll see what we can come across with. After a 68 pattern smock size 9, source is rocky. The scarce is a rocking horse poop. Any advice would be great. Derek Mack. If you're wanting original, just keep an eye out on eBay. If you want a reproduction, go to What Price Glory United States. They have them in reproduction. Does the S6 have asbestos? No. The modern ones don't, from the 60s pretty much. Sorry, from the 80s. They knew about the dangers of asbestos in the 80s. The threads are the same anyway, so even a modern one, even if you were to get a modern one, they'd be fine. Don't have it on. You can have the filter on the mask, unless you're breathing it in and breathing it out anyway. It's not that harmful. But yeah, so there you go. You're super cute. Thanks, Louise. Yeah, sorry, that's just the bot gone mental again there. So that's it, guys. So it is nearly 9 o'clock. So if you want to throw one or two last questions at me while you're defending the world against that bot, and we'll see how we get on. It's a bit of a shame that they have to come in and try and be twats, pretty much, for everyone else. Mr. IP2, is it true you have a small penis? Just tell us if it is or if it isn't. Because we want to know why you think you always win. It must be a bot because he doesn't have the balls to try and answer me. He just keeps saying up that crap. Right, guys. So it is 9 o'clock. 2 centimeters long and a roast. They can only destroy. Right, guys. So, Linda, status. None of your business. In a bush. Right, guys. So, I will see you all later. Same time, same place. Keep an eye up on the thing. For actually, I might probably post because it might keep these guys away. So, same time, same as always, and I will see you all at that moment in time next week at this time. So have a safe weekend, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Hope you enjoy the collecting over the weekend, and I hope you have a good time collecting stuff at the weekend, and I hope you get bits and bobs around the place. So stay safe and have a good one, guys. Enjoy.